Hello and welcome. This is Project Healing Waters, Fayetteville, North Carolina. And today's fly is the remake of the Mop Fly that I did a couple weeks ago. I wasn't happy with the results of it. I went ahead and posted it anyway, but realized that I have time. I'm just going to go ahead and redo it and go from there. I have come across some different examples, so we're going to be doing two today. One with dubbing, and then I found that I had this a lot of grizzly hackle left over from doing the timberline fly, and I started whipping that on there, and it actually looks pretty good, so I'm going to do that as well. Today we're going to just be using, it's a curved hook, I believe it's Tiemco, and the model number is U202, and we're using a size 12. And then we're going to be using black slotted and a silver. The size is 3.3 millimeter, and we're just going to be using black thread. So quite simple, easy to tie these, to get these done quickly. Material. This wash rag at the Dollar General. It was like $2, and you can see how many different mop flies you can do. I went on to Amazon and found a whole bag of this stuff, and ordered it. This was $10, but you get purple, you get orange, you get the pink, you get a blue, and you get the green chartreuse. And this was $10 off of Amazon. It was fairly inexpensive, and you're getting a lot of flies out of it. I don't even know if you can fish that many mop flies in your entire life. Then I had saw that our dogs had eaten up one of my wife's carpets. And it essentially is the same material. It's a little skinnier, but I had left it outside and forgot about it, and it rained. Got several different rain treatments, and then dried as well. So I have you can't see it on here, but you can see that the different grays are to where the sun bleached it. This is a light gray, and it gets into the dark gray, and it actually is only on one side of it. So I cut some pieces out of that carpet and decided that I was going to use it for mop fly. Very simple, easy. Wife didn't want the rug anyway due to the dogs chewing it up, so I kept a bit of it. So we're going to tie it into this fly. On this fly, I'm using the silver bead. And just start your thread behind the eye, behind the bead. Remove the tag, and essentially what you want to do is you cut deep into the fabric, and then just like chenille, you're just exposing the core. Chenille only has 2 cores. This stuff has 4 cores. So essentially we're just going to put it right behind the bead, and we're going to cinch it in. And don't worry about that stuff wrapping around on you. What you want is you just want to make sure that you wrap back to secure it to the shank of the hook. And build it up a little bit. Okay. Just wrap it in, and from there we're doing good. Oh, I think I forgot this material. The dubbing I'm going to use is an ice dub, and we're going to tie that in between the mop fly material rug and the bead, and that's just to fill up the gap. And so we're just going to bring that forward and just build it up. And I want to do a little bit more, kind of make that a little more chunkier, to where it'll have good proportion going into the bead. So just go ahead and build you a dubbing noodle, nice and tight, and let's just go ahead and build that up nice and good. And let's do one more. Why not? There's a little more dubbing than I prefer to use, but it is what it is. Okay. And there, that kind of looks good. Okay, so now let's throw a whip finish in it. Behind the bead, in front of the dubbing. Remove the thread, and there we have it. Very, very simple, easy mop fly. I have not fished these yet. We're going to be heading out in September down in Lenore, and should have some great opportunity to throw these and see how they work. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a second one using the material from the wash rag that I picked up at Dollar General. And to show you how to, we're just going to, I cut to the end of the fabric, and so I'm just going to strip away, whoops, hope if I do it on camera, strip away the bottom part to expose the core. Yep, and this one has 4 as well. You don't have to do much. So let's go ahead and get started on this one. And this one we're going to do with the hackle. So I've got my tungsten bead on, and the color I'm using this time is the black tungsten bead. And it really doesn't matter. You can use gold, rainbow, any color you want. Silver, copper. And who knows? We don't even know if these things are going to work. So let's go ahead and grab our mop fly material, and we're going to cinch it right behind the bead. We don't want too much of a space, because then we've got to put a lot of material to cover up this gap. So just make sure it's nice and cinched down. Bring it forward, get the fibers in. And that's looking pretty good. And since we're using hackle, we do want to make sure that it is nice and clean in those wraps behind the bead. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a piece of grizzly hackle. That may not be good for what I'm trying to do. Let's grab a smaller one. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to grab a smaller one. And this was used, this is extras that I used for the Timberline emerger, and all we did was just use the tips. So I kept these because I don't like to waste Healing Waters material. So essentially we're just going to tie this in nice and tight. And several wraps, bring it forward. There we go. And we want to bring it all the way to the bead of the hook, but I'm going to cut this stem. I've got it nice and secure. And bring it all the way to the bead of the hook. There we go. Like so. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to bring this hackle and just bring it forward. Not spacing wraps, but touching wraps. And I'm just going to bring it all the way forward to the bead of the hook, to the front of the hook, the bead, to the bead. Oops, alright, didn't like that. That move did not work good for me. Okay. Yeah, but I've got a thread wrap in here somewhere. There we go. I don't know what's. Let me. Just bear with me. I don't know what happened. I know it came loose, but I don't want to mess up this hackle. There we go. Okay, so we got it back at the bead of the hook. And we're just going to take the grizzly and just bring it forward with touching wraps. And maybe secure the hackle when you get it up front a little better, so you don't have to deal with it coming loose like what happened with me. So I'm going to do 1 and 2. So now it's secure. Come up here and we're going to remove the remaining, nice and gentle, like so. And we're still left with some more hackle, and that can be used for a smaller fly. So, like I said, I don't like to waste the materials of healing waters. So essentially, we're just going to bring this back a little bit and put some wraps in, make sure that hackle stays. Like so, and that's good. Then I'm going to come up with a whip finish and do the same thing. Good to go. Make sure we don't catch a lot of fibers. Make sure it's nice and cinched down. And there we go. We've got a mop fly with grizzly hackle. It looks good. It's nice and buggy. I don't know if it's going to catch anything, but don't know till you try. And there we are. We have the 2 different styles of mop fly and the material that was used. I wouldn't suggest going and grabbing your wife's carpet and throwing it outside, wetting it. Over time, it'll go bad. But these materials, this material is easily obtained on Amazon, or you can just go to Dollar General or the Dollar Store or General Dollar. I don't know which. I got it at General Dollar, but you can go to the Dollar Store and pick this stuff up too. And I think they sell the gray, the chartreuse green, and then I think they have the blue there. But this is Project Healing Waters, Fayetteville, North Carolina program. And the 2 version of mop flies that I'm repeating one, and then I just came up with another one with the grizzly hackle. If you have any comments or questions, certainly leave it in the comment section on the channel. We certainly appreciate any likes or shares that you would give us. And this is Project Healing Waters signing out. We appreciate you watching.